Now let's check together how to actually create some tips. So in order to create tips, you need to click over this sidebar, over this blue rocket here, and what you do is simply click here and you will switch into the sidebar of tips. For adding tips is very easy. You simply click on the plus button here, and you have the selector position as shown in the previous videos, and you're able to select any kind of element you want. Let me just go log out for attaching a tip. So let's attach a tip over our login button, and I'll simply connect it here. So I select my login button, and I will have my in place bubble here on which I can edit. Let's say I can say this is the login button. Once you have inserted your credentials, click it, and I can confirm it. Now the tip is actually just done. As soon as I hover my selected item, I will have my additional tip. So I don't need to trigger it as a journey in order to having it play. I simply need to highlight the element or hover the element that the tip is attached to, and the bubble will appear. But let's suppose that I want to have, and this is by the way called a hover tip. Now let's suppose that I want to give a more explicit information to the user, saying that over here we have additional information regarding this element. I will have to click my edit button here to open my bigger editor, and as you can see here, you have the generic editor capabilities, which you also see in journeys, that allow you to create very customized content. And I can also select the position. For in this case, let's have it over the let's say this size small over the over the left side, and let's say that I want to use an icon to be more explicit for pinpointing the information. So I select this toggle with icon, and now this will be enabled. By enable the icon, you can choose the position of the bubble related to the icon, and also you can decide to move the icon. So I can move it from over here, I can have it up, and so on. In this case, I'd say it makes sense to have it over the right side. Now I'm also able to change any content. I can also insert journey links inside my tips, which is extremely useful because you can trigger some custom journey directly over the elements that you want. So let's say that you want to trigger the login process over here. I can simply go ahead and add my login journey, so that I can click my journey and start the login process. Other changes or essential changes over this page is the usage of tags. Now with tags, you are able to give some very specific tags over your tips, so that you can organize them better. What do I mean by this is that if you have some icons which are, let's say, over the login button or over the login page, you can give the tag login here, so that you know that all the journeys or sorry, all the tips that have the login tag will be over here. Now this comes in very helpful when we want to publish some content. So keep this in mind to the usage of tags to if you want to organize your tips better. Another addition is that once you enable icons, you also have a few options of shapes, colors, and sizes that you can give to your tips. So let's say that I want to have this question mark in like this color, and I can just choose a different size. So I can really quickly customize it so that it fits my environment as best as possible.